A fish's life is just as valuable to them as yours is to you. How many fish have you talked to that told you this information? Maybe 5? Cows are friends, not food. Name one cow you're friends with. Your mom. Peta, I need help with something. It's really important. What do you need? How much seasoning should I put on this? What's the most overrated fast food restaurant? Bro, what? We saw Pokemon Go as a teachable moment for how people should treat real animals. Kidnapping them and forcing them to fight? Next time you think of eating a chicken, remember that they had a family, just like you. That means there's even more to eat. That is unhinged. I see no difference. Do you? I think the top one is a cat and the bottom one is a pig. I do feel bad for pigs though. I feel bad for all the animals we eat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna act like I don't. Your Super Bowl snack costed her life. I need my wings. You don't. Need wings for what? Them guys can't even fly. What has contributed more to society? Peta tweeting out gore. Big chungus. The results are in, Peta. Teaching my kid to use he, she, or they for individual animals instead of it. How do I know how the animal self-identifies? Should we just say they to be safe? Yes. Be kind to animals, or I'll hurt you. Stop posting pictures of your meals. Animals can see them. How would you like to see a picture of your family cut up on a plate? Animals are not ours to wear. Animals are yummy in Elmo's tummy. I saw a Peta ad that was like, sheep farmers have lambs born in the winter, and that renders the lambs too weak to defend themselves from predators. And like, do lambs usually defend themselves from predators? Their venom sacs don't develop until the summer months. Who would do such a terrible thing? Remember when Peta tried to say Pokemon was supporting animal abuse? That's the opposite of Pokemon. Dairy products are gross. Gross things made from milk. Yogurt, sour cream, butter, cream cheese, cheese. Ew, you actually eat stuff from the ground? Gross things from the ground. Tomatoes, potatoes, apples, dirt, peppers. What about, you know, actual humans who are suffering in India? Shouldn't that be the priority? Why can't we care about the rights of both human and animals? As Abraham Lincoln said, I am in favor of animals' rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. Abraham Lincoln also said, wait, what? I never said that. I'm me, not meat. See the individual, go vegan. Okay, now I'm meat. See the individual, put Old Bay on it. Oh man, not sure how I missed this. Apparently in Peta and Old Bay have been having a billboard battle in Maryland. Alert to meat eaters crying over the Amazon fires. Shut up about the Amazon burning if your mouth is full of meat. Peta's right. It isn't polite to talk with your mouth full. Animals don't want to be eaten. Then why are they made out of food? A fish's life is just as valuable to them as yours is to you. How come fish can eat other fish, but we can't eat fish? Cows don't want to be eaten. They should learn to run faster. Do mosquitoes really play that much of a substantial role in the ecosystem that we simply can't endanger them? I have Peta blocked so they can't see this. Yeah, they're pollinators, so we can't get rid of them. And I'm sure they do a lot more. How does my vegan lasagna look? I'm a member of Peta. People eating tasty animals. Stop it, Gordon. Think twice before ordering that chicken sandwich. T-Rexes wouldn't approve of you eating their descendants. I would absolutely eat a T-Rex. Not sure who needs to hear this, but eating bacon while petting a dog is speciesist. When will Tesla offer the 100% vegan cars that Elon Musk promised? The company offers exclusively vegan leather seats, but the steering wheels are still made out of cow skin. Peta will put pressure on the company at Tesla's annual meeting tomorrow. Anyone know what breed is the dog? Rescue, always adopt, don't shop. Rescue is not a breed, idiot. We rescued 2 of our dogs. Yep, only one's alive now though. Her name is Bonnie and she's got 1 eye. Sheep are bred to have an unnatural amount of wool, leading to heat exhaustion and hundreds of deaths every year. Sheep are not ours to wear, so you just proved you need to shave them. Yeah, it is because of selective breeding. Yeah, they do need to be shed now. They actually, yeah, they do. Peta launches gruesome online shop with goods made of human leathers. Texas Chainsaw Yasica. Your dog wouldn't do this to you. Don't do it to them. They got a freak on that graphic design team. That's why you don't get collars, you get harnesses. Drinking cow's milk is just as weird as drinking your neighbor's breast milk. Me looking at my neighbor, I can milk you. Damn, went viral today. But instead of dropping a SoundCloud link, we're gonna trigger Peta a little more. What a bunch of immature garbage. Your business must really suck if this is what you have to do to be recognized. How about stop messing up the oceans? It's your and not your. As in, you're going to sit back and do nothing while we continue to feed our customers millions of delicious crabs. Deal with it. The ocean cooled and it wants you to stop eating fish. The ocean is literally water and doesn't have the capabilities to make a phone call. So I'm calling complete BS on this one. Please step in, community notes. Words matter, and as our understanding of social justice evolves. Our language evolves with it. Here's how to remove speciesism from your daily conversations. Stop using anti-animal language. Instead of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, say feed 2 birds with 1 scone. Be the guinea pig, be the test tube. Me and my rescue dog want you guys to get the hell out of here with this BS. Animals. People with above room temperature IQ. Hating Peta. Did you know Cats movie won a Pet Oscat for leaving real animals out of the film and using CGI instead? Did you know that cats can't act? I know, what a shocker. Coyotes shouldn't die for fur trim. I agree. Peta supporters in fur coats matted with blood crawled to the Canadian Goose Inc. annual meeting in Toronto. So you guys bought fur coats to demonstrate against buying fur coats? This user hates Peta for pretending autism is linked to milk to stop the dairy industry. This user hates Peta for legit everything they do. Aren't you the same organization that released hundreds of saltwater lobsters into fresh water to pass away? Yeah, shut up. That never happened. But they sent a link. Do you mind saying that again? Is this true, guys? Did they actually do that? That's insane. Guys, the hat and cardigan are made from wooloo wool. They have the wooloo braid pattern. So what you're saying is Peta is wrong yet again? Peta is always wrong. I want to see wooloo's sheared form. Give us peeled wooloo. A bit chilly. Now how is it gonna go around without getting cold? Peta wants to ban the word pet because it's offensive to animals. So basically there's a tick turning people vegetarians out there. Peta's getting really creative. That vegan teacher is actually behind it. She genetically changed ticks to make people vegan. If you're against doing the deed abuse, then you should also be against dairy. Frog of shame. If the frog of shame gets more likes than the original tweet, then your tweet really sucked. Supremacy is at the root of why people think it's okay to eat other animals. False. Taste is the root of why people eat animals. What would be your one wish for positive change for animals? There should be an ambulance service for animals in every corner of India. Just people being nice to every animal, you know? Every animal does have a right to live on this planet as much as we do. Peta will hurt 10,000 animals and then tell you you're going to hell for using the term horsing around. Is it vegan to go fishing? Is it ethical to catch bugs? Is Tom Nook exploiting you? Shut up. Please shut up. I bought this fork's fur vest, but why? Please take a minute to learn about how fur coats are made. Please note the forks. The only real fur in my life are my unshaven legs. And my dog, whom I don't wear. Peta when someone eats meat. Peta when they hurt 1,000 cats because they didn't get adopted in 1 second. Peta is probably the craziest charity out there. Probably. Name any other charity that ends 85 to 95% of its rescues. Rise, tarnished, and bear witness to these amazing animals of the lands between. Here are our top 5 things you should do in Elden Ring. I can't believe I just learned parrying immediately dismounts an enemy from a Peta tweet. Peta posted, Peta? They euthanized Peta. While you're waiting for Pokemon Sword Shield, play Peta's parody, Pokemon Black and Blue. This is why everyone hates you. Every life has worth. They are precious lives, not meals. Holds fish out of water. That's why you gotta appreciate the food you eat. I got blocked by Peta for replying with these 4 images. They got that offended by Minecraft? Okay, that's where I draw the line. Steve Irwin was killed while harassing a ray. He dangled his baby while feeding a crocodile and wrestled wild animals who were minding their own business. Steve was literally one of the kindest people's animals ever. Today, Google Doodle sends a dangerous fawning message. Wild animals are entitled to be left alone in their natural habitats. You're like the kid who wasn't invited to the party but came anyway and shat in the pool just to get a reaction. Turkeys are not vegetarians. Turkeys eat mice, lizards, frogs, and just about anything they can fit into their mouth. If turkeys were larger or had the technological means to farm and eat humans, their current diet reveals they likely would. You really thought you did something with this, didn't you? There's a pretty good chance that you've eaten foods made from animal bottom recently. My entire generation is proud of that. You guys need new PR reps. Are any of these spots located near you? Epic vegan food spots around the world. Bro, is that the colored Krabby Patties from SpongeBob? When someone says they adopted a purebred puppy from a breeder? Boy, the leather in your closet once had a heartbeat. This is you, yeah? Peta says sorry for taking girl's pet chihuahua and putting it down. And they got 50k in a settlement. I wouldn't want 50k. I'd want Peta to be shut down if they did that to my animal. Hell no. They did that to one of my babies. If you wouldn't give your kid a cigar, you shouldn't give them meat. Meat is delicious and cigars are disgusting though. Peta wants Alinity banned by Twitch. Thanks, Satan. Yeah, that cat throwing clip was pretty rough. Long time ago now. I'm sure she's changed. But yeah, that was horrible. Calling Peta because my mum slapped my butt and called me thickeroni with cheese. Officialize Peta as a hate group. I am so proud of this community. Peta came to Nebraska and bought a bunch of our live lobsters and freed them onto the Missouri River. The Missouri River is freshwater. Lobsters are saltwater. Yeah, they all passed away. Thanks, Peta. Coyotes should die for Peta is like a box of chocolates. They end dogs. Edit, this may not be Peta, but my statement still stands. Cow's milk is for baby cows. That's why your tummy can't handle it. Cow's milk, you, boom. Humans evolved to retain lactase production into adulthood in Europe. This is due to a genetic mutation that first occurred about 8,000 years ago and significantly improved survivability in populations that had it. Nobody, he doesn't belong on your plate. Please don't make me die for your sushi. Carni, which is a type of meat used in sushi, is merely a crab imitation. It's not made out of crab meat, but rather white fish shaped and cured to resemble crab meat. Notice how they had to use AI, which means they couldn't find a crab sad about being made into sushi. Alas, the crabs want to become rolls. Make the leak come true. Call on Nintendo to add Peta's gaming mascot to the Smash Bros. Ultimate lineup. Nah, fam, miss me with that. This raccoon cares more about animals than Peta. Aren't raccoons getting domesticated right now? Stop vegans before it's too late. They got blocked by Peta for this. Yo, Jimmy, let's be real for a moment. Megan's hair is super red, so trying to make a joke about her hair is lame as hell. And it's 2018, can we all just not be besties? And once again, her hair is super rad. Your friend, Kip, she's still not going to date you. Rad effort. Good morning, Peta. Childish taunts are good for business, apparently. Look, we won't give you hair advice, and you won't give us business advice. Cool? Cool. Useless things in the world. What Peta thinks shearing sheep is like. Your sweater is not worth my life. Shearing sheep in reality? Bro, this wool is getting pretty heavy. Can you cut it off so I can get back to chilling in the field and eating grass? Sure, bro. I just ate an endangered species. Would you like some? Thanks for your Whoa. Describe your favorite video game horribly. Peta hates it. Pokemon? Go home, Peta. You're drunk. Face it, you can't claim to be a feminist and still eat eggs. Peta wants to know your location. It's just plastic outrage as animal rights group Peta demands Games Workshop to remove fur pelts from its Warhammer 40,000 figures. This is apparently from 2017, but the first time I've seen it. Peta needs to go away. Peta, animals thinking they're saved. Euthanization. This is how the police found one of 3 missing Peta protesters who chose a biker rally to whine about leather usage. Peta, oh, this is one way to get blocked. So you help animals? Well, yes, but actually no. I love Peta. Hey there, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. He's kidding, idiot. Peta talks badly about Steve Irwin. Everyone disliked that. Peta was in town the other day, protesting the abuse of animals and handing out stickers. I gave one to my cat. I'm an a-hole, I wear fur. I think it stands for please eat the activist, which is exactly what I did. Stop hurting the animals. That's our job. Levels of hell. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, treachery. Peta, I like meat. You're so evil. That's an animal with rights. How dare you? Thanks for the reminder to support Steve's real legacy of animal protection, conservation, and awareness. Unlike Peta, a man of action, not just chest-thumping rhetoric. Yep. That's actually my dream, guys. I want to have an animal shelter when I'm older, like 40 plus, maybe when I'm a bit younger than that. Looking after rescuing animals and actually rehabilitating, something like that. When you see dead animals on the side of the road, are you tempted to stop and snack on them? No. Do you daydream about hurting cows with your bare hands and eating them? No. If you answered no to these questions, then like it or not, you're a herbivore. No. Better be vegan leather. Good news, Sean. Yes, cows died for this. We have news for you, D-Brand. No, cows did not want to die for a phone case. Who said they wanted to die? Why are you bragging about ending others? It's 2021. Not caring isn't something to be proud of. Plus, wrapping a phone in someone's skin is seriously weird and cruel. Maybe next time help instead of just taking pictures. I'm very for like animal rights, but PETA aren't nice to animals, so it's kind of dunking on PETA. Fish feel pain. Only if aquariums are adjacent to TVs and they're forced to watch CNN. I agree, fish do feel pain, yeah. Carnivorism is an anagram of the virus. Coincidence? We think not. PETA, anyone with a brain. Get ready, everyone. He's about to do something stupid. PETA joins forces with group working to end all pit bulls nationwide. What? Our expectations for you are low, but holy. I have an image of a man who had ended many horses in his lifetime. Would you like to see? We condemn such acts. Send the picture of that man. We'll put him behind bars. This is chess meme, I don't get it. Thanks, vegan. Noun. A gathering of compassionate people who feast on delicious Thanksgiving dishes without hurting or ending animals. She respects animals, so she's hosting a Thanks Vegan feast this year. Vegan Thanksgiving is extremely unhealthy and leaves people weak, frail, and likely with communist sympathies. That is why, as a youthful football coaching legend, I forbid veganism. If someone wants to be vegan, if they don't want to, I don't mind. It's their choice, their life. The bite of 87 wouldn't have happened if there was vegan pizza back then. The bite of 87 would have still happened, as in the prequel game FNAF 2. Phone Guy states the animatronics went more aggressive after someone used a yellow suit. The night before the last birthday at that location would happen, and the last chance for the bite of 87 to reasonably happen. And some folks still think tofurkey is weird. I can't wait to slurp up these juices. She's so juicy. Meat consumed as comfort food is also an emotional support animal. Image of Peta's first animal rescue. Colorized. Fishy wake up. I hated this kid. I still hate her, but it's a kid, so nah, I can still hate on the kid. Vegans. Did you know going vegan is the best way to protect the environment, save animals, and better your health? When you realize you're insulting yourself and you're doing the meme completely wrong. It hurt itself in confusion. I don't have a problem with vegans, but I will joke about them. I'm sure they can joke about me too. Peta, when there is actually animal abuse. Peta, when Nintendo announces new Pokemon games. Suffocation is a slow and painful death. Try vegan seafood. There is no such thing, it either is or isn't. What do you mean it is or? Vegan seafood. If you're talking about, you could definitely suffocate and it's slow and painful, but you're not talking about that, I don't think. The more you know. Eating chicken can make your kids, that is crazy. Things small. I ate a bunch of chicken and my, all right. Hunt animal, no, don't, no. This is cringe. I don't support this. Hell no. If you do this, you should be hunted. Seriously. Eating the animal is different though, but for sport, no.